Hey everyone, today I'm going to be vlogging and I'll be showing you the transformation of turning my house into an Airbnb holiday rental. This area is where I used to film my openings reviews and my room setups as well, but over the summer period I thought it would be nice to turn it into an Airbnb holiday rental. I've never done anything like this before, so it'll be really interesting to see how it goes, see if we get any bookings, but I think it'll take a while to transform it into an Airbnb, but I thought it would be great to vlog it and to show you guys the journey. So right now I am at the furniture store because the first step we need to do is we need to go ahead and buy a couch. I have a few specifics for it. I'd really like it to be a gray color, so if it gets stains I'm able to clean it up. I definitely don't want a really bright white couch, and also I'm really hoping to find one with a sofa bed. I'd really like to house a total of 4 guests in the Airbnb rental. I have a king single upstairs and a queen, so that has a total of 3 people, but a sofa bed would add in that extra 4th person. So I'm not exactly sure if I will be able to find the couch that I am looking for today, but this one seems to be a pretty good option. I'm trying to look for something similar to this, maybe a little bit smaller and hopefully with a sofa bed in it as well. And I was just talking to one of the people who work here and I was explaining them what I'd really like to have, and they actually have something that I was thinking about, but they don't have it on the floor, they have it back in stock. So I'm going to go ahead and order it and they should be delivering it to the house shortly. So it's now time to head back to the house so I can give you an overview before everything all gets set up. So here is the entryway. I'm just about to walk into the house and you can see it is empty over here because that's where the couch is going, and that'll also be a sofa bed as well, so it'll be an option for a bed. And then the TV is over here, it's right underneath the stairs, and then there is a spare room in there. And I haven't really decided what I'm going to be putting in there. It might just be empty, or I might buy a few beanbags to put in there. But for now there won't be a bed because the bed is of course connected to the couch. And everything does have to be quite small, the furniture wise, just because we have the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen all in one room connected together. So the first step is to, of course, vacuum. The couch is arriving later on today and I paid extra for it to deliver as it is quite a heavy set and it's quite far away from my house, so I couldn't really go and pick it up myself, and I don't think I have enough room in my car either, so I'm just vacuuming the space out just before it arrives. And of course I'm just wiping down the skirting boards with a cloth as it is quite dusty and dirty, and I will be doing the rest of the house, but just for now I'm focusing on the area of where the couch will be going. And now I'm just wiping the floor down with a wet cloth so I can get rid of any extra dust or dirt the vacuum didn't clean up. The couch has arrived just in time and they are Scotch guarding it right now. That's really great so it doesn't get any stains on it, especially that's really handy since it is of course an Airbnb. So they're just helping to carry everything inside as all of the items are quite heavy. It's quite a heavy item because of course there is a sofa bed attached to it as well, but they're going ahead and they're adding in all of the base items, so it of course turns into a couch. They've connected both sides together and they're just adding the pillows in now, so it's starting to look like a couch, and I do really like how there is a Velcro piece at the back base so all the pillows and cushions stay together. Here's an overview of the couch and I'm so happy with it. It has a sofa bed, it is quite small, but it does fill up the living room quite nicely too. And now that the couch has arrived and it's all set up, I haven't added the pillows or anything like that, but at least I have an idea of the sizing, and now I can go ahead and set up the rest of the smaller furniture pieces around it. So I'm just wiping down some of the dust and dirt off of this small coffee table so people can go ahead and rest their coffee mugs when they're watching TV. There's this smaller one and a larger one and it fits right underneath too. And over on the other side of the couch, I will be adding a lamp in. This one is a nice addition next to the couch. It definitely suits the rest of the room as well. I'm just wiping down some of the dust and dirt again. It hasn't been used in a while and it's just been sitting in storage. So I thought it would be a great chance to go ahead and add it into the Airbnb. And there's also a plug right next to the wall over there, so it should be able to switch on. And that coffee table set came with a total of 3 different tables, so I have the largest one over here, but I accidentally placed the lamp too close to the couch, so I'm going to move that out of the way so I can place the other table in between the 2 items. And again, I'm just going to do a quick wipe down so I can place some other items like coasters and things like that on top of it. As I said before, this couch does turn into a sofa bed, so I do need to add some of the basic items they do need to sleep on it, of course, like pillows, sheets, blankets, things like that, and there is actually a storage compartment underneath the couch, which is so great so they don't need to go upstairs to get the items. They can just lift the couch up and they can get the items out. So I'm just adding those in, and I have the pillows in that container so dust doesn't get into it either. Now, one of my favorite parts of styling this Airbnb is of course the decoration part, so it's time to decorate and add a bit of color to the couch itself. So I found this floral pillow that I think is a nice addition, and I also have these 2 gray cushions to add to. It is really hot in Australia right now. It is summertime, so they probably won't be needing this blanket, but I'll go ahead and add it anyway. And this item has been sitting in dust for a while as well, so I'm just wiping it down too. I'm opening the drawers up and I'm adding some DVDs in. It's great because it fits perfectly underneath the TV cabinet that I already have, and it's just some extra storage area too. Of course, I'll be adding in a DVD player too. I just need to go ahead and set that up, but there is a local DVD store that they can go and rent some more DVDs if they aren't happy with the ones that I already have. And I just have a couple of extra games here. This one over here is 5-Second Rule, and this one is a trivia game. And it is an 80s trivia game, so that would definitely be very interesting to try out, but I'm going to go ahead, close the drawer, and I'm going to push the cupboard under the TV. I've had this dining table for a while now, and it's a really great size because it is quite small and fills up the space over here, and it easily fits a total of 4 people. So I'm going to go ahead and place down a few placemats that I bought at my local store. They're really pretty, and I love how 2 of them match the other 2 as well. And then I also have a smaller flower plant to add in the middle too. And I do also have these coasters here. They match the placemats, which I really like, the ones that are already on the table. And let me go ahead and add the mat over closer to the door so it fills up this empty space. Overall, I am really happy with how both the living room and the dining room turned out. Everything is all organized and clean, all ready for the Airbnb guests to arrive. But as I said before, of course, the next room that I need to focus on is the kitchen. That'll take quite a while to organize and get everything set up, so that will be kept for another video. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching. As for the living room and the dining room, it's all connected into one room. It is a smaller space, but most of the furniture pieces are smaller, so it shouldn't take up too much room, and it shouldn't feel that small either. So the dining table, I really like the sizing of this. It's comfortable for 4 people, but it's not too big where it overtakes the whole room. There are a few placemats and a lovely little plant. I've also added a plant over here too because it was looking pretty plain without anything over there. There is a light in case if it gets a little bit darker at night and you don't want to use this light up here or the fan light. So there are multiple different light options for them to use. And then in here is the living room. So as I said before, this turns into a sofa bed, which makes an extra room or an extra space for someone to sleep. So that's a total of 4, which is really great. This couch is so comfy as well. And there's storage room in here where you can open it up. And we just have a couple of bed items like pillows and sheets for the sofa bed itself, and we can add a couple of extra items. This box is also a storage space, and there's a smart TV over here too. So that is an extra room in there, but that's just going to be left spare as a games room. There's nothing in there, no major furniture items. But then there's an extra toilet, and then the laundry's over on this side.